exactly. Is that Dragon Scales still the only resist corrosion source we had found? We actually did, there was a ring of resist corrosion in an earlier shop, but because I knew I wasn't heading to slime, wasn't too worried about getting it sorted right away here. But you thought they would avoid stepping on Chaos Cloud? One would think so, but maybe there were extenuous circumstances, you know? Never know what goes on in the mind of a Chaos Crab, of course, but regardless, I'm very happy. With that, we have our third rune done and done. I also knew I was heading to Zot, our corrosion good. You're not wrong. But we'll be fine, I'm sure. I do wish we had more enchant weapon scrolls. That's been fairly light throughout the course of this run. But again, it is what it is. And we're just gonna keep steamrolling here, shall we? That is true. Ancestor could have reflected breath. I didn't think it worked on breath weapons reflection, but could be wrong. And yeah, I don't love these mutations. I have 8 potions of mutation. Yeah, let's start chugging some of those. Iridescent scales is lovely. I still have inability to drink and read when taking damage, both of which are not ideal, so even at the risk of losing my scales, we're gonna go with it. Feel insulated. I guess that's fine. We had resistance in that department already, but I'll still take it. You know, whatever works, whatever floats our boat here. And then we have quite a few turns before we have to sprint into Zot. So maybe we explore most of this area, most of this zone before doing so. And we can see how we feel in that regard. Gosh darn it, Kendrick down, I repeat, Kendrick down. How dare you all. Just terrible, folks. Each and every one of these sons of guns. Regardless, we will cut them down to size. We did go up a relatively bad stairwell in that regard, seeing as how there's no real escape here. But that's fine. We'll just risk it to get the biscuit. I think we should be okay to fight off the majority of this crew regardless. Simulacrums all going down relatively quickly, and not too shabby. Kenrick is dead again. Simulacrum cannot follow me upstairs though, so we'll immediately retreat. And in fact, we have the turn count, so let's just get Kenrick back. Beautiful. Trying to full minute prison blink frogs is pretty hard. It is a nightmare. Oh gosh, that's not the downstairs I wanted. Okay, well, it's emergency measures times, folks. Oh, that's less than ideal. Whoopsie daisies. But hey, I'm sure we'll be just fine. Never a doubt in my mind. We at least have that 1 pip of fire resistance at our side. What more could we really ask for in life, right? Ice Dragon Scales, I don't think is the solution for life here. Ooh, poison resistance might also be necessary though, as we start facing more draconian hordes and golden dragons. Oof, oof, oof. If only I could have poison and fire resistance in one concise package, wouldn't that be nice? And we have 4 magic maps, so I'm hoping to just blitz through most of those in Zot so that we can have full exposure of every floor. Oh, I was really hoping for the scales off that dragon. But that's fine. Oh no, Kenrick is down again. I don't really want to fight too many of these enemies without Kenrick. Specifically, yeah, these invisible enemies kind of suck. Okay, it's a ghost moth. I see how it is. But I think I will read a teleport though and just get the heck out of Dodge. There we go. Kenrick is by my side once more, reunited at last. Fantastic. Ooh, did I get another bonus? Kenrick remembers more Volt skills, remembers Broadaxe's speed. Okay, I'll take that. Now decent damage and attacking a little bit faster on that son of a gun. That should be just lovely. At some point here, I need to start being a bit cautious of our turn counter, so I'm hoping that we make some slightly better progress as we continue forward here. And definitely focus down the tome. Do you know what? We can use an idealize. I don't really want to lose Henrik here at the moment. And as mentioned, let's start heading back to center here, shall we? Henrik can tank the shots while we fire from beyond here, and we should absolutely smash our way through all of our friends. Oh, VV. Why, hello there. Zero resistance to fire, cold, and drowning, so could potentially swap over to our Vorpal Arbalist, I guess. You are not who I wanted to fight. Let's make that abundantly clear. Okay, idealize, stay away from the walls, and by our powers combined, should be able to kill a VV. Slightly scarier than I desired here, but definitely no real problem for this character at the end of the day. I will gladly take that. And there's our Zot for you. How about that? Okay, so we still have quite a few turns left in depths. I don't know how much more we have to gain out here besides potentially some slightly better equipment would be nice. Maybe we'll use that as a bit of a piety pool. If we end up needing to use Idealize too often or Transference too often, then we'll come back up to depths to replenish that. And otherwise, I think we're just about ready for Zot here. As long as we're not... It doesn't take us too long. We should be able to finish this off this evening one way or another, regardless of how it ends. Oh, I should have idealized. Oh, geez. Should be able to kill off these sons of guns fast enough. I guess the other option is I just head upstairs. Again, we have the extra turns, so why the heck not? Re-grab my ancestor. And that should be just about perfect. Much better. Much more better. And we still have 4 magic mapping. So, I think we'll not use it on Zot 1 here, and we'll save it for all the remaining floors. Oh, there goes Kenrick. Oh, Orb of Destruction. Or not Orb of Destruction, Orb of Fire, rather. Oof. That's not who we wanted to see. Do you know what? I'm coming back with 1 Kenrick, if you'll give me a moment. Okay, buddy. Standing in a flame cloud. Oh, geez, sorry about that. In VV is easy with HEP, right? That wasn't too bad at all. I don't like what's going on here now. This is terrifying. So, Orb Fire did hit us with a weakness, but that's not too terrible at the end of the day. Oh gosh. What are we dealing with here? Okay. Oh, just in time. Okay, we did manage to finish them off before Kenrick came in, but Kenrick would have been our failsafe there against the invisible enemies, of course. But I think what we want to do is potentially bring the Orb of Fire upstairs. So I'm hoping it stands next to me. Not making it easy here. Yes, no, it was a ghost moth in the end, it seems. Okay, let's try that one more time. I don't have the turn count to keep doing this ad infinitum, but there we go. Okay. Bring you upstairs. I only have 1 pip of fire resistance. That's not great. I could transfer and orb next to me. You're right, actually. That's a good point. If I back up here... Oh my gosh. Holy crap, well that ended very quickly once it did. Holy crap, Kenrick, can you just always hit that hard, please? Please and thank you, if you could be so kind. Well, with that in mind, I probably shouldn't step off the stairs now that I think about it. That is slightly foolish of me, but as long as I take care of this son of a gun, that leaves us in a much better spot overall here. Again, I don't have a lot of turns on this floor or the one above, so very much on a tight timer here. We're trying to blitz through as best we possibly can. And in fact, let's switch over to our Arbalist of Fire now that we've dealt with those sons of guns. Oh, Kenrick. Okay. Kenrick is dead, right? Yes, they are. So, go back to exploring new tiles here for some quick heals. You're going to be a pain in the butt. That, at least, not an unseen horror, so we don't have to worry about you jumping around unpredictably, and instead can take you down the old school way. And then let's try this once again. Now that we're at a slightly more healthy perspective going into the encounter, should be okay, all things considered. And in fact, that's not too bad whatsoever. Holy moly. Need all possible turns for Zot 5. You gotta speedrun these ones. I guess I could use magic mapping. I know what lungs will probably look like, so that actually seems semi-reasonable. And then let us go up this direction. Definitely cannot get berserked by Moth of Wrath. That is out of the question here, so let us just continue to head up this way. Clear the general vicinity as much as possible. Feel our power leaking away. It's nice that we're not a spellcaster with all the ghost moths we've been seeing at this stage in the run. But okie dokie. There we go. And that stairwell is looking much better. Okay, kill the moth before they enrage any of the dragons. Let's learn from our mistakes in the past here. And otherwise, I think you can fight the Shadow Dragon, I can fight these two, and we're all feeling good, feeling happy. And we'll just keep blitzing our way through. This is 3 here. Yeah, that's probably the closest stairwell. So let's do it, shall we? Absolutely fantastic. In fact, nice and clear there. Oh, okay. This looks like it might not be the ideal situation for us. Let's just turn on both defensive skills. Turns out with a +2 hard list, ballsy. It's all we got, folks. Unfortunately, not left with a lot of options. But okay, do I head to these stairs maybe? I think I just might. Takes a few extra turns, but it should save us or buy us a lot of turns as well, not having to deal with all those sons of guns there. So let's give it a shot. Hopefully we land in a half decent spot here. Moving forward, in before we just come across like 5 orbs of fire in this general vicinity. I'm sure we'll be fine though. It's idealized, so we for sure keep you alive, my friend. Oh, just barely too. I'll definitely heal up my friend, my little buddy boy. Oh, don't stand behind us against bolt enemies too, if you could be so kind. And okay, we have 2 different stairwells. One of them has got to lead us to the good stuff. There's another moth somewhere here. Oh, hey. Right about there, so it would seem. And it does look like we're next to another downstairs. In fact, I probably could have saved that magic mapping. It does bring us towards all of those friends from earlier, though. And... whatever. Let's just kill you. Okie dokie. So, I mean, we definitely need to wait for the slow to wear off. Have a decent number of turns left. We do want to save as many as we possibly can. I guess we can get a little bit of healing done by exploring that corner up there. Not ideal, but it is what it is. And where was this stairwell? Oh wow, okay, so no matter what we do, we're in that same general zone here, so I guess we might have to deal with all of these friends regardless of how we slice and dice it. In fact, let us... Okay, well, again, definitely kill you so that I don't get berserked. You are a shifter. Okay, shifter has got to die so that we don't get teleported anywhere unnecessary. Then I just leave, though. Recall. Rinse, repeat. In fact, let's get back on those stairs here while we try to kill off the cursed toe. Fantastic. Oh, geez Louise. At least we're not quite as, what's the word I'm looking for? We don't rely quite as heavily on our magic being possible for us here, so it leaves us with a lot of free options in regards to how we deal with all these monsters. We're slightly tankier against things like the Quicksilvers and the Purple Draconians, so that's nice at least. Let's back up past all of our mushroom friends, and then try to get some shots off on the cursed toe. There we go. Jeez Louise. Okay, and is that... Are we good? Are we happy? Are we feeling good? Let's do this. Zot 5. Oh, me oh my. Here we go again, once more with feeling. Another freaking cursed toe, of course. But at least we can do some sneaky aiming here to just fire past all these sons of guns and get the job done. Fantastic. And let's just... keep it going, I guess, folks. Doing the best we can here. Do want to keep my ancestor alive, so let's idealize now before things get dire. And otherwise, just keep smashing away. Okay, I thought Kenrick died, but they just took a step forward. That's much better. Love to see it. Let's see, where do these stairwells get out? Totally different places across the level. I mean, I still probably want them to be safe. Oh. And... Mark. Gosh darn it, Mark. Okay, at least we're still idealized. Kind of hang out here and let enemies come to me. I mean, the mark actually isn't the end of the world, all things considered. I do kind of wish you would stick with me, ancestor. Guess we can always fix that with a smidge of transference action. There we go. And keep on swimming here. Ooh, Kenrick is dead. I'm hoping I can kill you. Oh, geez. No, not at all. In that case, let's take a step back. I was hoping to save all of my blinks for the lungs themselves. In fact, we could even really go crazy risk mode here and try and blink into the orb and teleport out and just cross our fingers and hope it all works out. I'd rather not, but it's an option. Regardless, let's just head up here real quick. Do some exploration for heals. Do more exploration for waiting for Kenrick. Sir, there you are. Fantastic. Love to see you, buddy. Good to have you back on board. Oh boy. That is quite the welcoming party, of course. And I feel like we just take you upstairs? Oh, why did it reactivate auto? Why didn't you follow me, you son of a gun? So we get slightly corroded here. I'm gonna... Ooh, I was trying to take the gold dragon upstairs. Always the risk that you get shoved around, of course. But we'll idealize and hold on to your hats, folks. I mean, so far, doesn't seem too bad. Been manageable. I'm ready to eat those words any second now, really. But at the very least, we can take that home with us. This seemed like we had Orb Guardians coming this direction, so there we go. It is indeed the lungs, the start of it all here. I should probably clear the whole area. I'm tempted not to, for time reasons. And piety reasons. Only so many times we can idealize here. Let's see how we're looking from a trap perspective. Oh. Clear entrance? Oh, let's not look the gift horse in the mouth. Let's just take it at face value here, and this will be the direction we decide to head. And hopefully we can keep things relatively under control. 2 killer clowns is already potentially throwing a little bit of a wrench into that, but that's fine. That cloak's better than your current one, right? Oh, was there really any cloak? Mine's a +2. +0 poison resistance. Keep it up, Kenrick. You're doing great, buddy. Oh, here? No, dang it, they were here. Okay, perfect. Let's try that again. I wouldn't mind some poison resistance here. A few extra turns to sprint our way on over, but that's not too shabby. Max out that one with enchantments, and then we're good to go once more into the breach here. Okay, come on, Gemini. Definitely, yeah, don't let the Quicksilver Dragons get berserk. That is lesson number 1. I think you can survive 2 more turns, and then I idealize. Perfect. And then we just want to blitz our way through here, you know, in a safe, controlled manner, but quickly. Hopefully we'll have enough turns to spare, that it's not too much of a concern, but that's something that we can cross our fingers for, but not plan. Oh, Kenrick is dead. Oof, okay. Let's take a second here. I have 1 scroll of summoning, so I could use that here. You have too much willpower, so fear probably doesn't quite do the trick. Draconians can be poisoned, at least this buddy can. Killer Clown cannot. Oh, Killer Clown can too. So I'm actually going to do this in a weird move. Hopefully not too many of these sons of guns step on that Zot trap. Oh, what the heck? What summoned you? What fresh hell? Well, regardless, I can just take a bit of a wander here. Okay, Orb of Fire is, again, a bit more of a problem without Kenrick. So let's head on up. Oh, geez. Why, hello there. Immolate Kenrick and let them go boom. I mean, it's something. It's an option for sure. I will idealize you. I'm worried that I'm wasting the piety in that regard a little too freely.